Hello, this is Pixel Freak, and this is part 80 of the Final Fantasy Dimensions walkthrough. So now that we've killed Cositus in the first boss battle of the last dungeon, we need to teleport out. And we're going to go ahead and use a cabin right away once we get out there, and then when you come back in, you're going to go through the door that you just unlocked. I mean, it's that big door, that big front double door. You flipped switches on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side, and now it's all unlocked. We can go straight through there, straight to the back. Alright, so once you get to the back, there is a bit of a puzzle here. It's not a very good one though, but just follow the moves that I make here, and basically you'll see that the doors are locked. Oh, can't get through them. But then as you walk through it, everything that it's locked unlocks, and everything that's unlocked locks as you walk through each door. It's kind of like a ghost that goes through and shuts all the doors. There are a few treasure boxes to get here. Make sure you follow the path that I use so that you can pick up all the treasure boxes as you proceed through the dungeon. So as you walk outside here, know that there's lightning bolts that can strike you here, right? Come on, there's one that's going to hit me any second, right there. There we go. Now these take away a little bit of your HP, but it's kind of like a shock of poison. It's almost next to nothing. So it doesn't really matter that they hit you. I don't even think that I'd take the time to avoid these lightning strikes. Just walk around, get these treasure boxes, and keep on going. Heal yourself up if you feel the need. I didn't even do that. Just using a Curaga or a Curaja in the next fight that you get into will take care of it. It's maybe a couple hundred worth of damage. It's almost stupid they even put that mechanic in there. Here, this puzzle's operated by a switch which turns either the purple blockers on or the orange ones. And there's a couple different treasure boxes here you have to get. There's one in the bottom here and one in the top. Or not one in the bottom. This one's in the top. They keep this same mechanic. I think they use this thing twice. Oh no, this is it right here. This is just the one. You gotta grab sniper and then come back down, switch the switch. I had it upside down in my head, but there you go. So you get those two items and keep on going. So here the trick is that if you are to activate any of the switches, it'll take down one of the ones in the center there, but it'll also bring up one of the ones that blocks a treasure chest. So just walk around the room and grab all the treasure before you flick any switches. And once you've gathered all 4 treasure boxes, go ahead and walk around the room and flick all the switches, and your path will be open, but the empty treasure boxes will be blocked off. Pretty easy thing to figure out. I guess if you were going into it blind, you might fall for it once, but it's a pretty easy trick to get around. And now it's time to go ahead and fight Shango. So this is kind of the ultimate standoff. You've been coming up against this enemy several times throughout the game, and he's always just whooped your ass. Now it's time to get your revenge. This is the official Shango fight. You run into kind of an image of him several times later in the game, or at least once, I guess. I shouldn't say several times. once off the top of my head. I know you run back into him. You run into a crystalline version of him. But this is not by any means an easy fight, particularly if you're still in your mid 60s or low 60s. This is not going to be trivial. You get your HP and MP back, but he has a couple attacks that can go up towards 2,000 on every one of your characters. So you need to make sure that you have full health on all your characters as often as possible. Not only that, make sure to buff up. It's going to be kind of a typical fight. There's not really any tricks here. You just need to make sure you put Protect and Shell on right away, and also haste on as many characters as you see fit, and then just go all out on him. I don't think he's lightning based, so I don't think that any dark or holy defense is present. You can go ahead and just attack him with those attacks if you'd like to. Just kind of go all out on offense on him once you get your cure spells all set up. Enough damage done to him as long as you can keep your heal up, and he'll go down, and you will move on to the next part of the dungeon.